Hello everyone and welcome to my GH Metru official channel. Josslyn is exposed by Cyrus, and Laura and Brook Lynn's secret leaks are horrified by the good news. According to Thursday, February 20th's General Hospital spoilers, Laura Collins receives some terrible news about Lucky Spencer, and Cyrus Renault will bust Josslyn Jax. Let's discuss what's coming up, because Brook Lynn Quartermaine might potentially reveal her secret. Jordan Ashford will first meet with Laura and Anna Devane to talk about some fresh strategies. Given that it appears Anna could wish to learn more about Jen Sidwell's motivations, the subject may come up. But, since an arrest warrant is being submitted for Cyrus in the morning, Anna will also be keen to find him. Sadly, Lucky has already been shot with Cyrus' digitalis syringe, so it's too late. Cyrus will return to his hiding place, while Elizabeth Baldwin makes full use of her medical expertise. Liz will have to perform chest compressions once Lucky passes out, while pleading for her ex to live. Laura will receive some frightening updates regarding her son's predicament once the paramedics transport Lucky to the hospital. Laura will undoubtedly head straight to GH and hope that Lucky survives. Dante Falconeri will attempt to persuade Lulu Spencer to consider Brook Lynn from a different perspective. Even though Lulu will feel bad for Brook Lynn and Harrison Chase's infertility, she will still struggle to get past her previous BLQ difficulties. When Chase and Brook Lynn get together at home, Chase will show off his affection. Brook Lynn will feel even more horrible about the secret she's kept since Chase will be feeling so bad about not being able to have a child. According to General Hospital teasers, Brook Lynn will decide to show courage and might even break down and admit that she has given birth before. Chase might have to deal with her adoption shock as Brook Lynn gave up her firstborn after becoming pregnant as a teenager. In the end, Lulu will receive some shocking news of her own because Lucky is in the hospital. When Lucky becomes their next patient, Isaiah Gannon and Portia Robinson will stop at nothing to save him. Curtis Ashford will have a unique request for Stella Henry at the Savoy. Stella should volunteer to assist since she is particularly qualified to do some of the tasks. Jason Morgan will need to make the decision to deal with Cyrus directly and seek justice on his own. Perhaps the only thing preventing Jason from eradicating Cyrus from the map is the repercussions for Danny Morgan. It's probable that Jason will speak with Sam McCall off-screen in the afterlife, because he will open up to someone on Thursday's broadcast. Maybe Jason will make an effort to understand Sam's actual feelings regarding all of this. While Jason is making a decision about Cyrus, Josslyn will be aware that she has been exposed. When her life is in danger, will Josslyn think about shooting Cyrus when he walks in on her while she's looking for his hiding place? Jack Brennan might be on his way to the lodge, but Jason might still be involved in Cyrus' final stand. Given that Brennan put Josslyn in danger by providing her with that address, it might be appropriate for him to rescue her by removing Cyrus. He'll hope Willow Corinthos agrees that they should all live together at Drew Quartermaine's house. Nothing would make Drew happier than to be a part of Willow, Scout Quartermaine, Wiley Corinthos, and Amelia Corinthos' family. Now that Drew has put her on the spot, Willow might give in, but she might also require some time to think it through. Our GH predictions indicate that Drew's invitation to move in for Willow may be a turning point, leaving Nina Reeves prepared to do everything in her power to end their relationship. Does Sasha's false father ruse get derailed by Jason and Anna's passion? According to General Hospital spoilers, Sasha Gilmore Corbin's phony father ploy might be foiled by the affection between Jason Morgan and Anna Devane. Does Sasha's future hold a terrible twist? Many fans believe that since Jason has consented to pretend to be Sasha's baby daddy, a romance may also develop. We may, however, imagine a turn of events that might make Sasha's situation even more difficult. Max Scorpio believes that Sasha and Jason are romantically involved and believes that Jason exploited her sadness over Cody Bell. Even if that didn't happen, Mac is still worried that Sasha would experience heartbreak once more. Sasha may develop genuine affections for Jason as she is now kissing him and spending more time with him. It's possible that Sasha will fall deeply in love with Jason, but will Jason reciprocate? It's possible that while Jason wants someone else, Sasha will continue to yearn for him. Fans of GH will remember the lip lock that Jason and Anna had while Jen Sidwell's compound was under danger. Despite their best efforts, Anna and Jason might not be doing a very good job of hiding what happened. There were some heated sequences in the interrogation room between Jason and Anna in the February 18th episode, which demonstrated a lasting bond. The pair's mutual understanding and appreciation were discussed extensively. Jason and Anna are attempting to pass off their genuine closeness as friendship, but is it more than that? Our forecasts suggest that there may still be some emotion between them because Jason might secretly harbor feelings for Anna. Jason and Anna can be caught kissing or perhaps hooking up somewhere if they give in to temptation at any time. If that occurs, it's easy to see Sasha's false father persona disintegrating. At first glance, Jason may appear to be unfaithful, but Willow Corinthos may realize that he has been a front for Michael Corinthos all along. In any case, Mac's worries concerning Sasha's heart can unexpectedly materialize. A love catastrophe could result if Sasha falls for Jason when he truly wants Anna. According to General Hospital teasers, the true baby daddy news must eventually surface. Follow along for updates on the story's next developments. Brennan saves Josslyn and puts an end to Cyrus' reign of terror. According to General Hospital spoilers, there have been many shocking revelations over the week of February 17th to 21st, and the greatest one is on the horizon. After all of this, viewers felt that actor Jeff Kober should at least receive a nomination for a Daytime Emmy for his performance in Cyrus Renault's confrontation with Elizabeth Baldwin in the Wednesday, February 19th program. Cyrus was about to attack Elizabeth in order to fill in any gaps in his mission to carry out God's divine plan after a heated argument that resulted in his whole confession. Liz was fortunate that Spencer intervened and prevented her from receiving a lethal dose of digitalis, only to get one himself. Josslyn Jax will probably be alright, but what about Lucky? She hurriedly left her job at Bobby's to go to Austin Gatlinholt's former cabin, which is Cyrus' hideout. It's probably no surprise that Jack Brennan terminated his Valentine's Day date with Carly Spencer quickly after receiving a crucial message and having to get out for business. Fans of GH are aware from this week's preview that Cyrus will meet Josslyn in the cabin, and when his plan falls apart, he will be prepared to take some more Port Charles residents out in an attempt to complete his purpose. However, it's crucial to keep in mind that the weekly marketing video ends with gunshots. Viewers can know that this is Cyrus' final song. Fans have always known that he is the cause of Sam McCall's, Kelly Monaco, death, and now that they know the why, he will probably die in a fire of mayhem. Nevertheless, Cyrus will probably have one final run-in with Josslyn, a final scare jump for the audience, as he attempts to assault the young lady. Having said that, she will require assistance, because she is not yet a certified WSB agent. Brennan is useful in this situation. By trying to explore how far Joss might take the hints he had been giving about Cyrus, he took a risk. However, Josslyn is not just a civilian, she is also the daughter of his gal pal, therefore he has been following her for her own safety. Brennan probably acted quickly after receiving a message informing him that she was at the cabin. When Cyrus attacks, will the WSB agent be the one to intervene and save her day? Will he be the one to put an end to the criminals' terror campaign in Port Charles by shooting him down? Will he have to hide the shooting with Josslyn? Time will tell. According to General Hospital spoilers, the Thursday, February 20th episode will feature a lot of drama, action, and a scary moment as Cyrus's soap opera plot comes to a close. Before hurting Lucky, Cyrus tells Liz, and Drew invites Willow to move in. According to Wednesday, February's General Hospital recap, Cyrus Renault confessed to Elizabeth Baldwin prior to stabbing Lucky Spencer. This is how Wednesday's episode unfolded since Drew Quartermain also asked Willow Corinthos to move in. Josslyn Jax had a lot going on and chose to donate money instead of giving a speech at Emma Drake's fundraising event at Bobby's. Giovanni Gio Palmieri helped Emma realize that it was best not to push as they became closer, despite Emma's slight annoyance. Initially filling in for someone, Josslyn finally found another worker to take over and left. Soon after, Josslyn broke into Cyrus' hiding place to gather evidence. Before Donna Corinthos yelled and cut her off, Carly Spencer kissed Jack Brennan in her house. Because Brennan had studied psychology, she asked him questions after having a nightmare. Brennan received some work-related news on his phone and had to leave on Carly once Donna went back to bed. In the meantime, Willow and Drew went on a Valentine's Day date to the Savoy. When Willow noticed Brad Cooper sitting at the bar with Lucas Jones, she yelled at Drew about his previous transgressions. Brad resumed his evening with Lucas, complaining about Willow too. Brad appeared to enjoy their time together, even if Lucas eventually made the decision to return home. Drew was then informed by Curtis Ashford that he was no longer welcome at the Savoy. Drew was not allowed in the nightclub, but Willow was free to stay if she so desired. Drew and Willow took off together since he had another surprise for Willow nevertheless. Eventually, after showing Willow his new home, Drew surprised her by asking her to move in with the kids. Harrison Chase told Dante Falconeri back at Bobby's that he couldn't have a child for Brook Lynn Quartermain and gained Dante's backing. Although he recognized that Chase and Brook Lynn had a lot on their minds at the moment, Dante predicted that there will be alternative ways to have a family. After Lulu agitated the man on the other end of the phone, Brook Lynn was called in to handle a crucial call at Deception. Brook Lynn was upset that Lulu had interrupted her Valentine's Day with Chase after she had extinguished the work fire. Lulu pretended that Brook Lynn's life was ideal and that it was her own fault if she didn't get what she desired. When Brook Lynn left, Dante, who had overheard the conversation, told Lulu to stop talking. Dante eventually blurted out that Chase and Brook Lynn had recently learned they couldn't have children when Lulu persisted in complaining about Brook Lynn and her ideal existence. Since Cyrus knew Elizabeth had been intrigued, he stormed into her home and invited her to ask him questions immediately. Liz questioned why Cyrus attempted to kill Lulu since she was unable to persuade him to quit. Since Lulu's liver issues were caused by his prescription, Cyrus acknowledged that he had targeted her prior to the ventilator incident. But Cyrus wanted to relieve Lulu of her pain and remove her from that abnormal way of being. Sam McCall gave her liver to save Lulu's life, hence her death was a result of interfering with the objective. At that point, Cyrus realized he could use Digitalis to achieve his objectives. Cyrus maintained that he had no ill will against Dex Heller, Evan Hofer, despite the fact that he attempted to kill him. Dex was a witness who might have compromised the excellent work Cyrus thought he was doing, which is the true reason Cyrus pursued him. It all came down to the mission and carrying out what Cyrus thought was God's plan. Cyrus admitted that he was angry that his mother was being preserved as a shadow of her former self after Liz brought up his mother as well. Another person Cyrus attempted to free was Michael Corinthos. Cyrus believed he could assist suffering people in crossing over to the other side, where they would have a far higher chance of success. Cyrus took out a syringe and hoped Liz would understand why he had to do this as well, since she pretended to understand. Cyrus cornered Liz with the syringe and reaffirmed that nothing could stop him from completing the objective. Lucky interrupted at that point and yelled at Cyrus to leave Elizabeth alone. While Liz dialed 911, Lucky got into a fight with Cyrus and decked him. Liz was startled when she looked down and saw that Cyrus had still managed to stab Lucky in the thigh with the Digitalis syringe. According to General Hospital teasers, Lucky will soon need to be sent to GH. Follow along for more information on this horrifying circumstance. Jason Cyrus decision, Willow's response to Drew, Liz performs CPR on Lucky. According to General Hospital previews on Thursday, February 20th, Elizabeth Baldwin will perform cardiopulmonary resuscitation on Lucky Spencer while Willow Corinthos responds to Drew Quartermain. Let's discuss what is ahead as Jason Morgan will also decide on a Cyrus Renault choice. Liz will do chest compressions on Lucky while pleading with him to remain at her house. Elizabeth will try to keep Lucky alive until he can be taken to GH, because he was just stabbed by Cyrus Needle during their fight. She will meet with Jordan Ashford and Laura Collins for a strategy session with Anna Devane. Laura's focus will soon be on Lucky after hearing some terrible news, but Anna will discuss something the PCPD should know. Portia Robinson and Isaiah Gannon will work feverishly to save Lucky's life once he arrives at the hospital. Now that Lulu Spencer is aware that Harrison Chase and Brook Lynn Quartermain are unable to conceive, Dante Falconeri will carry on their conversation. But soon, Lulu will be thinking about Lucky instead, as she will receive updates about his experience in the upcoming episode or two. Chase will get back together with Lynn and give another sincere gesture. Chase will acknowledge that it's insufficient, but he will also say that it's the only thing he can do. Lynn will attempt to rediscover her bravery after witnessing Chase's feelings of remorse about his inability to conceive. Lynn seems on the verge of disclosing that she gave up her adolescent child for adoption. After that, Donnell Turner's character Curtis Ashford would ask Stella Henry for a favor that only she can give. Stella will hear Curtis out and, if she can, find a way to assist. Since he recently asked Willow to move in with him, he will be waiting for her response in his new home. Will Willow be prepared for that significant step? Drew is eager to combine their families and hopes she feels the same way. According to other General Hospital teasers, Jason will have to make a tough decision, possibly one that involves pursuing Cyrus directly. Jason appears distraught in Thursday's GH teaser as he acknowledges that there is just one thing preventing him from moving on. Even if Sam McCall won't be physically present, Jason might still speak with her and admit that he worries about how his actions might affect Danny Morgan. Will Jason hold himself back or realize he must defeat Cyrus anyhow? It's important to note that Jack Brennan may be involved in Josslyn Jack's rescue and Cyrus' impending demise, because he just received some crucial information from work and will probably wind up at Cyrus' lair. We'll give you additional predictions about the drama that will soon break out, since there will be some crazy moments when Cyrus shows up and discovers Josslyn spying. Maurice Bernard of General Hospital responds to a sturdy Kelly Monaco question and teases the former GH star's upcoming position. Many fans are aware of Maurice Bernard's State of Mind podcast, where he frequently invites performers to join him in discussing mental health issues and behind-the-scenes information. Viewers have been eager to hear Kelly Monaco's side of the story ever since she was fired from GH. Undoubtedly, this is the reason Bernard has been receiving a lot of requests to have Monaco appear on his show. On X, the former name for Twitter, Maurice Bernard felt compelled to explain the issue and inform supporters that he had in fact invited Monaco to appear on State of Mind. Bernard said he didn't want to be overly insistent because Monaco hasn't accepted the offer yet. Bernard remarked, "I imagine she has a lot more important things on her plate. If Monaco ever chooses to share her GH experience on State of Mind, it's obvious that the door is wide open." Bernard did concede, though, that Monaco could be too busy to accompany him. There has been speculation that Kelly Monaco would land another soap opera since she was let go from GH. It's probable that Monaco will appear on The Bold and the Beautiful, The Young and the Restless, or Days of Our Lives. In any case, Bernard's remark that Monaco might be dealing with more pressing issues could be a clue that she's landing a new position. Bernard may have implied that Monaco was preoccupied with other motion picture and television projects, but there's no assurance he has any inside knowledge of that. It would be fantastic to see Monaco prosper anyplace, even though many GH fans would love to see her return to Port Charles. Sonny will undoubtedly fight to defend those he loves and engage in a feud with Jen Sidwell in the future. Our forecasts suggest that when Sidwell and Sonny's rivalry truly heats up, it might have some unexpected repercussions. We'll keep you updated on all the disturbing news and dramatic confrontations, since General Hospital spoilers indicate that Natalia Ramirez will become entangled in all the turmoil.